Well, Freddie, you're the man that is given credit for bringing Slam and Sammy Snead over here to the Greenbrier. How about telling us a little bit about that?
Well, Ed, Sam was one of the boys I happened to see over at a little tournament in Hot Springs 20 years ago. And it was my good fortune to just happen to pick him up and think, well, Greenbrier is where Sam belongs. So I had a few talks with Sam, and finally I convinced him that he would do more here than he would at his hometown, because we would put him out on the winter circuit at our expense. And we did, and Sam went out and he surpassed all of our expectations, because we expected Sam his first year on the big circuit just to get an education in the big league, but instead of that, he became a big leaguer right away. And his first tournament he won while he was at Greenbrier for us was the Oakland. And Mrs. Martin and I were in Charlotte, North Carolina at 2 in the morning, and we knew he was right in the lead. And I said to her, I said, we're going to stop and pick up a paper somewhere, and we'll see if our boy hit this thing. And sure enough, we went into the bus station at 2 in the morning. There were several sleepy passengers waiting for their bus. And I said to Miss Martin, I said, well, now, wouldn't it be wonderful if we open this paper and I see Sam win it? And sure enough, when I opened it, there it was, Snead wins the Oakland. And I let out a whoop and woke up, I guess, some of these sleepy passengers down there. Well, from that time on, everybody knows the story. Sam has become a big leaguer, and he's a Greenbrier right from his heels up. And this year, we're hoping that Sam will take the Open. If he don't, we're going to send him back in 58 and keep on until he does.
Well, Freddie, how did Sammy get the nickname the Slammer?
Sam got that name, Ed, I'll tell you, from Duke Ridgely, who writes this little column in the Huntington Herald-Dispatch called Diamond Dust. And Duke was one of the original boosters of Sam. In fact, I think Duke was the one that really put the word out around the world about Sam.
Well, now, he's a pretty colorful guy. How about a colorful story about him?
Well, the nearest colorful story is not a story really, but it's a prediction that I made of Sam. I told Duke that Sam would break a 60 over on our course here. And he's been here now 20 years, and it's about time he does it. Last year, he was on the 18th green, 18 foot away. Freddie was beginning to say, well, here's one of his predictions coming true again. But as usual, poor putting Sam, he three-putted her from 18 foot and tied his own record of 60.